Okay. I'm trying to figure this out, y'all. You're going to have to bear with me. It's Dr. Hood. You know, we figuring it out. We're going to figure this thing out. You know what I'm saying? We won't be defeated by this technology. Technology will not defeat Dr. H19D. Now, let's get back to this trial, man. This woman was up in here blowing smoke, snitching.
Start showering like a man.
These relationships, they go sour after a while, y'all. And they get to doing this.
Why the industry, Hollywood, the entertainment industry was putting me in a box and objectifying me. So it became my fault. I mean, I believed it. You know, I believed it. I adopted a lot of these changes myself,
really?
Not because Johnny, you know, said you have to do it this way, but because of all the other things that he said and did, I eventually found myself making decisions about my own career, about how I dressed, about how I wore my hair, how I presented, where my eyes were cast when I walked into a room. And I believe those were my own decisions.
Amber, did there come a time in November of 2014 that you engaged in some couples counseling with Dr. Cowan and you and Mr. Depp?
We attempted to. I had stopped seeing my therapist at in 2014. I couldn't sustain seeing her and be in the relationship with Johnny, and I chose Johnny. Eventually, Dr. Kipper introduced me to his close friend, Dr. Cowan.
Okay, so this is the Dr. Hood channel. We got live testimony from Miss Amber Heard. You know, this is a crazy breakup, lawsuit type of deal. It's the typical thing that, you know, we don't want relationships to turn out into. So let me get it over there. And we're just rolling and reacting. Let's go. Leave your comments. You know what I'm saying? We're getting it in.
And I met with Dr. Cowan and agreed to let them share communication about my care, my treatment, both what I said to Cowan and what I said to Dr. Kipper, who had become my physician as well. He also put a nurse on me that would be my travel companion, and that travel companion would keep tabs on me and report to Dr. Kipper, who reported everything to Johnny.
Objection, hearsay.
Yeah, that's hearsay.
Speculation.
I'll sustain the objection.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Let's work on some of these court fundamentals. You know, that's what we're doing here at Dr. Hood. I like this one better. I need to find the chat though. You know what I'm saying? If y'all in the building, you know what I'm saying, hit the like and subscribe button. And this is we watching this trial in the hood. All right. So just act like you in the hood, roll up, you know, do what you do, go get it, go pour up something. You know what I'm saying? It's noon on the East Coast. You know, I ain't too early, man. You handled all your business you needed to handle. It's your day off, you know, kick back. But hit the like and subscribe button. We're going to be telling y'all to do that because it's going to be new people coming in. We watching the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, in real time, in the hood, Dr. Hood.
So tell us about the couples therapy in November 2014.
So Dr. Cowan, this man who is friends with Kipper, agreed to see Johnny and I together. Many minutes of that went on before Johnny stormed out, knocked something off the table on his way out, and rolled a joint in the bathroom before storming out of the office.
Hey, Amber. What does roll of the joint have to do with anything? Okay.
All right. So I'm going to take you up to December of 2014, and specifically December 17, 2014. I'm going to ask you to take what, if anything, do you recall of an incident with Mr. Barker?
He was the sci-fi writer that I liked. Well, fantasy sci-fi writer. I kind of had a dream project based on a book that I loved of this author.
What the hell does this got to do with the damn trial? We in the hood, man. Dr. Hood, man. Hit the like and subscribe.
He's just a weirdo genius, artist, writer. And I had a meeting with him through another director about a piece of property he wanted to make into a movie. And I believe we were at the ECD. It was in December of 2014 when Johnny found out that I had this meeting scheduled and accused me of having this plan to sleep with this.
Come on. How my volume, y'all?
He was mad that I was taking the meeting at this man's house, but the man was very ill, like terminally ill, and not able to leave his bed or his home. He was under home care and very ill. And the person who was introducing us explained to me how we had to meet, and I did. And that was a big problem for Johnny. At first, it was that he was concerned about my safety, and I thought that was sweet. And there is something that I thought was sweet and romantic about that, but combined with the drinking, it was not very long before I was being accused of full.
She just a punk. She gives me those punk ass female vibes. You just and this is the type of shit the type of relationships that you're gonna get yourself into. When you everybody want to go outside of the elements and everything, and which is cool, man. Do what you do, man. But don't just get a doughy face ass fucking punk. He rolled the joint, he did this, he did that. What's going on here? Okay.
On having this other plan to sleep with the writer in order to get this part that I was already being, basically offered to develop. And it was just this, he switched from he was accusing me of having this ulterior motive with this director, the director having it with me, then with this writer. And the important thing I can try to get across in this moment is that nothing I said, no amount of explaining, apologizing, accepting, not accepting, agreeing to not go, nothing worked. Nothing changed. How mad he was at me and constantly telling me I had done something wrong to deserve what was happening.
Has anybody ever been in a relationship like this? Where you're with somebody and it just feels like she can't get anything right. That's what it sounds like. That's kind of what it sounds like, And if you're that much of a punk and then, he's that much of a bad guy, why was you fucking with him anyway? Now we want to play victim. Everybody wants to play victim now.
Until, of course, he takes it too far, hits me too hard, breaks too many things in the house, and then leaves, which was the pattern. And he would leave and not have to deal with the cleanup. He never had to deal with the cleanup. He never had to deal with the destruction or see me or the house that he had destroyed. He never had to deal with my face the next day. He would just go. I called it split.
But we've heard testimonies of you wilding out. Straight wilding out. So what are we really talking about here? Okay?
You just split. And eventually I get an apology of some kind, or I would get an offer to have him come over. He would offer to come over and talk or give me my peace or give me my goodbye. And in many ways, I found myself accepting that, knowing it was kind of false pretense, because I too wanted to resolve it. I didn't want him to think I was sleeping with this sci-fi writer. I didn't want him.
Okay. You know, you're going ham, Amber. You know, so you're trying to say he's manipulative. You know, you're without saying it in so many words, you're trying to say that this guy's manipulative.
Him to think that I was this slut. He said I was all the time. I mean, part of me really wanted to believe.
If you're not a slut, then why are you worried about it? Okay? If you don't have, and I'm gonna tell you, no guy is just gonna blame you for being a slut unless you've done something or did. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That he didn't mean those things, and I wanted to get to that part of him, he said, and that he was acting this way because he was messed up, you know.
You're so dramatic. Come on, lady.
And the cycle would repeat, I suppose.
Was there any physical violence on or around December 17, 2014?
And start off with the shit that you did. And I want you guys to notice, and I haven't saw this clip right now. I'm just pausing it. You know, we a little bit behind. But I want to see if she admits to hitting this guy. Just one time.
14.
Yes is the answer to your question. I don't really remember what happened in that fight. I remember more afterwards. I remember him telling me he took it too far. I remember him saying he'd never do it again.
And would you guys believe this shit? Big statement, man. You believe this shit? Soul power. You know, you believe this? Come on, man.
And I remember wanting to get to Christmas. You know, Christmases are hard probably for everyone. And I remember it was close enough to Christmas that I was tired. And I wanted to be in a I wanted to be in a kind, gentle, peaceful state for Christmas. I didn't want to go through a breakup at this time. I didn't want to, you know, that's what I remember.
So you just stand with him because of
Let's bring up
Christmas?
Defendant's Exhibit
Fuck are we talking about?
321, Michelle? And this is on 12/17/2014. Is this a text message exchange between you and Mr. Depp?
Yes, it is.
Your Honor, I'd like to move the admission of Defendants 321.
And I don't know if we're going to have to pull this one out.
Sorry, Your Honor, just a quick minute.
Because just because Johnny Depp, just because you're a good artist. You're a good actor. I like some of the movies you in, but you ain't nobody exempt from this badge on your motherfucking jacket. This Simp Olympics badge. You know, we don't do simp shit over here on Dr. Hood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take that joint off, but just know that we got it out ready to slap motherfuckers upside their head with it.
Your Honor, no objection.
All right, 321 in evidence. You can publish it, please.
Amber, I'm just going to turn your attention to this. This is an email exchange between you
Don't
and
be lying,
Mr.
girl.
Depp. And he says, I am truly sorry to have upset you to the degree that I have. I couldn't be more sorry for yet again ruining your day. I do, of course, take your generosity, your selflessness, your affection, and your sweet doting deeply into my heart. And I think that I've been reciprocal. Agony is never the answer to any equation or occasion. Please know that my apology is sincere and solid, and as stupid as it sounds, I hope your meeting with Clive Barker is excellent. You see that?
Yes.
Okay, and then you respond, thank you for your words, and you indicate you just left Betty Sue's, that's his mother?
Yes, and I then had a a glass of wine with my former agent Megan.
Okay.
That afterwards, she encouraged.
Objection, hearsay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
All right, and we can take that down. Let's bring up 325, defendants 325, please.
Hey, give me a 1 if it's comment a 1 if it's not choppy. Comment a 2 if it is. I just went in the other room and checked my my phone, and it seemed like the stream was choppy. I'm trying to figure this shit out. You know what I'm saying? So we can perfect the craft. So we getting ready for the real takeover. We doing this Dr. Hood shit, but those that know, they know it's a real takeover coming real soon.
And this is an email exchange the following day, 12/18/2000.
Yes.
Okay, Your Honor.
You guys watch the emails you guys be sending motherfuckers, because they'll have your ass, you know. I'm just letting y'all know, you don't need the extra bull. Feminine type of behavior, you know, real men, we just don't do. And you don't need to get it caught up in it, you know. Let them do all that stupid shit, because they going to use the same emails. And, you know, emails are official. You know, they're standing up in the court of law.
Remove the admission of defendants 325. It's already in. Oh, it's already in, Your Honor. My apologies. We'll get that figured out at lunch.
With what redaction?
It's already in,
It's
so.
been in evidence. Does anybody over there have the list of evidence that's already in evidence?
Yes.
Okay, we're making sure.
Ours indicates it is. It's in.
It's in evidence.
Without redactions, Your Honor?
It was redacted. I don't know what it was redacted to.
The redactions don't.
That's how it is in evidence, Mr. Murphy? Like, we can check, we'll check our copy.
Thank you. It's fine, Your Honor. We've confirmed.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, it can be published.
Thank you.
That's-
Let me put this up there so I ain't got to see her doughy face.